You know what, yeah? It's pretty boss being a teddy bear. My owner, I say my owner, but what I mean is my best mate, he takes me everywhere. I've rode the metro up north, I've rode the tube down south, I've seen Forest football matches, front row, sat right behind the door mouth. Yeah! It's not bad being a teddy bear. I mean, he chucks me around a bit, but it's too fun to care. Pops me up on his shoulders like I'm riding a horse, throws me around like I'm an aeroplane. I'm telling you, man, being a teddy bear is insane! What are you saying, Susie Bear?
I don't know. It has its ups and downs. I remember when it first struck me. It was a Saturday morning. I knew this because Lucy had her tap shoes in her left hand and me in her right. Her routine was my routine. Swimming on a Monday, drama on a Wednesday, and tap class on a Saturday. Looking back on that Saturday morning, it was strange from the start. It was her birthday, so she woke up really early. Her parents came into her room with her presents, and she grabbed the biggest box. Pieces of wrapping paper soared up into the sky. One bit crash-landed on my head, covering one eye. Felt like a pirate. Then, I heard shrieks that only someone with all their milk tooth could make. And there she was. That doll. That doll who Lucy had marked out in the Argus catalogue. That doll whose legs can move without Lucy making them. That doll whose eyes open and shut. And so Lucy went off to her tap class. Her tap shoes in her left hand, and that doll in her right.
It actually ain't boss being a bear. It's actually so monotonous. Like the time we had to go to the Natural History Museum, and I was plucked from my heap of stuffed toys and clutched at the wrist. Man, every time we go on these day trips, I wonder what I'm there for, because I ain't got no purpose. I can't get involved with colouring in pictures or even all this thing that they call enjoyment. And I don't go along because I want to. I go because I have to go. And then, someone mentions going to the dinosaurs. So, we walk across the lacquered floor, and my head tugs hard as the hand that holds me shakes with a laugh.
I'm still in recovery from my injury last week. Oh man, look at this arm! Cut down in my prime. Arm torn off by the person who was supposed to love me the most. Boasting all this fat chat about how he didn't need me anymore. Proving his loyalty to the bigger boys. Like his mother, she sewed my arm back together, but she doesn't know one stitch from the other. I'd rather it was still severed than have to go through that again. My white fluffy blood was spilling out everywhere. It's too much for one bear to bear. He threw me on the ground. He looked at me, and he trod. Can't we just go back to the way it was, Pops?
I got distracted for 2 seconds, and I was dropped in with the dinosaurs. My spongy body bounced across the synthetic ground, and I landed face down, arse to the crowd. Cold metal snatched at my arm, and I was hoisted high, just below the jaws of the T-Rex. And man, the guy They wore sunglasses even though we were inside. Oh man. And as I was handed back to my owner, my insides were compressed and a salty wetness dropped onto the top of my head.
I was left on the bed, under the wrapping paper. I did not move until Lucy got back. She picked me up and introduced me to Stacy. I can open my eyes all by myself. She spoke for me. She waved my paw for me. She fed me her birthday cake.
Everything changed.
After that Saturday morning, I witnessed many more birthdays, welcoming everyone from Polly Pocket to Cora the Vauxhall Corsa. And yet, I'm the only one who still takes pride of place on Lucy's bed.